Hello, YouTubers of the weird and the unknown, or rather the known but denied. It has been a while since I have made an update, yes. I have a life outside of the internet. Da, 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 da. But my husband brought me home this awesome little newspaper 2 days ago. Um, and the reason why he brought it home is because there was something really interesting there. On the front here, it is CIA acknowledges Area 51 in documents. The reason why this is a big deal, so I'm told, is because apparently the CIA has never actually confirmed, Area 51, even though you can go to Google Earth and look at the same picture that's been up there on Google Earth since Google Earth began, because apparently the trucks and cars and things are never going to move. And you can find, references of it. There are, people who have been in lawsuits that involved it. There's photos and movies and, news footage. But, it's like, oh yeah, it's there, but we're gonna put our heads in the sand with everybody knows. But well, they're not. They're apparently officially admitting it's there. So disclosure, everyone. Disclosure. It's happening. Oh my gosh. We are getting told officially that something exists that everyone already knew existed. Disclosure. Wow. It's interesting. Apparently the George Washington University and the National Security Archives Department, they got this CIA history after submitting a public record request. I don't know how long it would have taken. Maybe a week, maybe several thousand years. For those of you who don't know, and I didn't know this because whatever. The Area 51 is because of U-2. I don't mean the band. I mean a prototype spy plane, the U-2. That was pretty interesting. Apparently they needed a place to test it, and it was like, well, this place looks lovely, Charlie. I'm going to put the curtains over here, and we're going to have the pool over there. And that's kind of how it began, because it used to be just like this little plain, boring airstrip. So, okie dokie. And let me think. I think that's about it. I mean, there's some stuff about the skunk works, which, you can look that up if you want. And I could read the article, but it's stuff that's all over the internet, so it's really hard to, yeah. Really interesting how it was, just, try to find it where, the document says the group agreed that the location would make an ideal site for testing the U-2 and training its pilots. The lightweight U-2 spy plane was being built by Lockheed at its top-secret Skunk Works plant in Burbank, California. A lot of you might be familiar with the Skunk Works plant. I didn't know it was in Burbank, California. And one of my alters has connections with some sort of... I'm not going to jump to conclusions. Never jump to conclusions. California is a long state. The document says the CIA then called on the Atomic Energy Commission to add the Groom Lake area to its real estate holdings in Nevada. AEC Chairman Lewis Strauss readily agreed, and President Eisenhower also approved the addition of this strip of wasteland, known by its map designation as Area 51, to the Nevada test site, according to the document. To make the facility in the middle of nowhere sound more attractive to its workers, the Skunk Works founder, Kelly Johnson, called it the Paradise Ranch, which was soon shortened to the ranch. And that's kind of how the article ends. It's a neat little article on how it began, I guess. Disclosure! Yeah, disclosure, people. We were promised disclosure. So we're getting it. Technically, the promise is not broken. Technically. Much like dealing with fairies or reptilians. I don't know.